Okay. Oh, we're right into it, I guess. I was gonna look at stuff, but my bad. Took one step forward. Alright. That should hit all, right? And we just wanna mess him up and probably just press blitz, yeah. You just attack, I think. Really? That far off, huh? Dude, I'll tell you though, like, it's so broken. This log is so broken. We have a double commando? No, we don't. Okay. Ah, it's whatever. Lightning will just launch him. Yeah. Ruin? Girly Queen, why are you launching Ruin? Is there something I missed? Tastes like bad decisions and sugar. Oh, also, dude, ooh. So, I've got this new lighting setup, right? Which means I actually custom tailored my, which means, what am I going to say here? That, like, I'm actually, like, trying to do my own white balance and, like, camera settings and everything. But those settings are getting reset every time I close OBS, which is a pain in the ass, as I'm sure you can probably guess. So, yeah. I don't know what to do about that. Oh, this thing's gonna die before it even hits stagger. That's crazy. Don't kill me. Oh, he whipped. Okay, yeah, this is the same spot. Okay, cool. I'm glad I'm not tripping balls. I can't open this. Does this change your strat at all? I don't think so. I think it's just press slow and slow again. And Scavenger. I'll take one more attack maybe. Not what I want, but it's fine. Okay. I can just do this. Stay here like this for forever. Too bad that she doesn't have, like, I mean, like, slow and slow go insane, but still have other stuff. It's gonna keep staggering me. So annoying. Spark Storm. And I got staggered again. I'm literally like trying to hold my attacks to not get staggered, so I can be staggered. Insane. Okay. Now can I touch my thingy? Touch my ball? Gay Bolg. Gay bulge. I love my gay bulge. Whoa, improved counter? I'm not running defensive stuff anyway, so it's fine. Sure, looks good to me. Anything up here? Nope, nothing for my gay bulge. Really clean, I'm in front of you. Ooh, okay. Palm at time. What you got for me, buddy? Ooh, definitely start this with one of these things. Give me your load. Susceptible to slow. Whatever, hit it. What does it say again? I mean, we'll see how much it actually hits. Okay. Okay, so hers I didn't run too early. I mean, that doesn't look good. Did that wear off all the, what's it called? Yeah, it did. That's no damage. What? Wait, she didn't heal herself. Lightning. You dumb bitch. Oh, it was a boring fight. Didn't hit Sunder or stun, whatever it's called. I mean, I guess it was still a good score, but eh. Okay. Ring ring, banana phone.
まだ妨害かかってら。まあ、スノーならどうにかすんだろう。無事と信じるしかないか。なあ、ファング。バニラたちも無事だろう。もしルシを捕らえたら、政府から発表があるはずだ。怖いルシをぶっ殺さねえと、みんな安心できないってか。航空の連中と来たら、臆病なんだか物騒なんだか。コクーンの人間は何百年もファルシに飼われてファルスの侵略を恐れ続けてきたんだ。セラのことがなかったら私も軍人としてルシを飼っていた。呪われた敵だと信じてな。グランパルスも似たようなもんさ。コクーンは空飛ぶリンゼの住処でいつか攻めてくる。そう信じてた。
I kind of like the dichotomy with like the white tattoo and the black tattoo.
コクーンを滅ぼすことがお前たちの、いや、私たちの使命なのか。
Bro, she already completed her focus. Like, what do you mean?
コクーンで目を覚ますまでうちらはク
Yeah,
リスタル
that's
に
what
なっ
I'm
てる。
saying.
ってことはその前になんか使命を果たしてるんだ。なんで思い出せないんだろうな。
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
覚えてるのに大事なとこだけ 記憶が抜けてる。
I wonder why.
白い色のない世界だ。
She's such a good VA.
真っ白になっちゃう。目が覚めてみたら印はこうだ。バニラと二人して記憶も使命も見失った。見失って探しているのか。パルスのルシとして、コクーンの敵として。ルシだのコクーンだのはどうでもいいんだ。さっさと使命を突き止めて片付けねえとバニラが死骸になっちまうからな。あいつが無事ならどうなってもいいんだ。
I like her. I like her a lot.
気がかりだ。
Okay. Do I hear something? I can't tell. I can't tell if I heard a drop or not. Like, maybe I was able to go down there, maybe not. Nope. Okay, I don't think I agree with Blitz. I think I just auto attack her. No, it dropped off. Engaging gameplay. Two of them. Ugh. That's gonna be hard. Okay. Might thing go off or no? No, it didn't. Ah, I did the wrong thing. Really? I don't have a very good setup, huh? This is water and ice. I mean, until I start getting chomped and fine. I think we just focus one down still. Because they're not doing that much damage. Thanks for the stagger. Stagger is giga annoying though, I will be honest. Get staggered. Should be good enough. Man, it's like, it's crazy. She has like Sentinel, but there's no reason to ever use Sentinel. Like, maybe it's an HP diff. Like, Hope just has such it, because it feels like right now Lightning at half HP is like the same HP as Hope. So maybe that's why, like, It feels like you have to use Scent a lot more with Snow? It's just because like how low HP Hope is. Axis Blade. Let me just see what it is, I guess. It's easier that way. Same strength, less magic. Attack ATB charge. Recharges ATB gauge each time an enemy is attacked? Huh. I kinda just wanna keep the full magic build. Alright. Centuries long. Its progress halted. I thought it was finished, but huh? Oh, she's pretending to get. Oh, that makes sense, I guess. Like, it also doesn't make any sense why. Like, it doesn't make any sense why her brand, like, if she completed her focus, why does she still, like, have a brand at all? You know what I mean? Like, why isn't it finished, like, what's her name's? Like Fangs. I don't get that. This one. Let's, oh, wow. Barely not enough again. Okay. Alright, got that. It's cool. What?
Yeah. そっか。死骸になるまでどれくらいか印の具合でわかるんだ。矢印が増えてしまいに目玉が現れる。目が完全に開いたら死骸だ。どれ？
Let me see your chest, baby girl.
全然余裕。安心しろ。ただ油断はできねえ。進み方は人それぞれだからな。ショックを受けたりすると一気に進んじまうらしい。
は？
バニラの印はもっと進んでるはずだ。早いとこ助けて帰らねえとさ。パルスか。グランパルス。政府は人間が国運の外に出るのを禁じてるらしいが、そんなら政府をぶっ潰して帰るさ。それが希望か。私は見失ったんだ。セラをなくしてルシにされて、もう何の希望もない。
Bro, why are you being so edgy?
考えるのが嫌になった。
Calm down,
今は
Shinobu.
とりあえず政府と戦ってるが、目的は何もない。戦って政府を倒してもその先に何もない。そんなものは死に方だ。希望もなく戦うの。セラは？戦う目的がねえって何言ってんだ。セラが元に戻った時会いたくねえのかよ。セラが助かる希望がある。それまで戦って生き延びる。簡単じゃねえか。ああいつら軍に見つかったか。
Whoa, this isn't an FMV, is it? Nah. Why is his frame rate so bad? It's like 10 FPS. Oh, it is an FMV. What?
Hope. Oi, Hope.
No, it's not. Bruh. Whoa, that's not how you do a fireman carry. Does he know that that's Sarah's gift to Lightning? It had Lightning's name engraved on it or something, didn't it? Good job, Snow. You get some points back. Oh, it's like a more wide open area. Okay. Okay, so Ranzu. Hide the center opens. So what, like this one with the white is the latest stage? So it goes from like normal markings, like more arrows, and then like you get an eye, and then the eye opens. Okay. Depends on the difficulty. Things with mental states. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Nothing too crazy. Is there anything I need to do? I don't have money, but if I did, I'd be buying more... What are they called? More Phoenix Downs, probably. But maybe just don't be bad and don't get greedy through more pots. Did I not hit all of them? That's something. I gotta push the right button. This one's not going too good. Okay, that. Whack. Bruh. Should have done this one earlier. Not very heal herself. Blitz is not worth it. I for something. That's good enough. What is with this music? I mean, I'm not complaining. Like, it's good music. It's just the vibe is weird. Like, I feel like you would have changed the music for the fight scenes, you know, not stuck with it. There we go. Tungsten Pongo. HP. I just have double magic. I'm gonna give you HP as well, I think. HP good. Hi, friend. I'm here to kill you. Okay. Alright, focus on the small fry. Slice. Alright, and we snooze. Wait, why'd that not go? That didn't do anything? Huh? There we go. Must be not guaranteed then. Okay. Fine. Fine. Okay. Ping chillin'. This music is incredible, though. Please let me grab the thing. Oh, okay. Nerd. Didn't work. Let's try again. They're not. Still nothing. There we go. No, okay, whatever. They both got hit. It's fine. And lightning messed him up, dude. I'm trying to debuff for her, and she's like, I'll do it myself. Based. That's my girl. Black belt was physical damn. That's a fairly save point. Really like this music though. I know I've said it like 3 times now, but damn, this is some good music. This is nice that like it does a smidge amount of damage, I guess. There we go. Let's make sure I don't die. Okay, lightning, you better heal yourself, girl. Okay, good. This thing didn't even get close to stagger, right? Yeah, we're just gonna hit it a lot. Is there anything special about this? No. Let her heal herself. Oh, I gotta swap to this again. Fine. Bit greedy, but oh, the stagger changes. Huh. Hope she heals herself one more time. Nice. Man, that's wild too. It's like it resets the. It's like it resets the stagger, and then like refreshes it too. Hmm. It's pretty lame. All right. Dang, climbing a ladder too? Alright, buddy. Better not drop him. Good job, buddy. Where? He just hears explosions. It's like, yeah, that's light. Also, like, why'd they go? Was he always calling her late? Like, I feel like I never noticed that until just now. There you go. It's just a shame that this is just a PNG. It'd be so much better if it was like actually just rendered in game. Man, look at you go, dude. Also, he's not saying lady, saying sister! Like, bro, localization, please.
かってたけど、誰かのせいにして憎んで、目的がないと戦えなくて。
誰かじゃなくて俺のせいだよ。俺に償わせればいい。償わせるまで生き延びてさ。いけねえ。なんだよ、立てるじゃねえか。元気で安心した。俺も少し休んだら。
Boss fight time. Crazy. Whoa, dang! Dang!
バカして、バカじゃないか。あんたが
This is like
死んだら償えないだろ。
such bad dialogue, man. Or bad localization, sorry. Dialogue is fine. Okay, so what do we have again? I mean, this is gonna be our Gestalt fight. Like, it's pretty obvious. Question's like how much we expected to do on our own, I guess. Doesn't tell us if it's a physical attacker or not. I think we just leave her again. It's physical, okay. So we do this, we give ourselves some buffies. Do that. Oh my goodness, am I gonna die before I can do anything? Alright. Oh, this is gonna be impossible, isn't it? It feels impossible, at least. 'Cause I'll never be able to hit stagger. Where's that laser rain anyway? Okay, here we go. Persona time.
やってくれたな。スノー、生きてます。思い切りやれそうだ。
Never mind. That's a better way to do things.
いや悪いがな。
So what am I in? Comrade Brad. This is what we should swap to for right now. Is this susceptible to slow? It is. Shell nest, so we all get buffed. Not what I would have preferred, but it's fine. It's all AoE anyway, so like I don't think there's any reason for me to swap to. Yeah. I think I just talk with evolution while I let them do stuff. So just swapping so we can stagger better. Okay. Let's do one like this, I think. Oh, I didn't have the double commando. Never mind then. Why did it not give me double commando? It's so stupid. Let's make this so much more free, it feels like. has targeting. What the hell is that? Huh. Oh, you can move. It's when you're not... Oh. Man, am I crazy? Like, I'm trying to hold a direction right now. Is it with your... Because, like, I'm holding my stick to try and move, but it's not doing anything. Because if I can just, like, move slightly, like, out of the way of, to, like, where... Like, it's good that Lightning's on the other side, right? Because we can't get wombo comboed. Like, not all three of us can get hit by one attack, but the question is, like, how do I move? It happened once, and now it's not happening. And, like, I'm holding right, and it's holding, like, the D-pad. It's just treating it as a directional input. So, like, I don't understand what to do right there. Alright. It's quite boring. So I don't know if this is gonna mean that he gets hit because he's so close to the dome. No. Okay, that's good. Just stay in there. Oh, that was a really easy fight, actually. Incredibly easy fight. Okay. Not what I was expecting.
Nora 作戦失敗です。
It failed.
守るから私が守る。
ライトさん、僕もできたら僕もライトさんを守れたらって。
こっちも気にしてやれよ。そう簡単にくたばらないさ。無駄に頑丈だからな。
傷ついて帰っても温かく迎えてくれる場所、そんな故郷がきっと私たちにも。
Well, that's not what I wanted to do. That's credit card. Damn. And then hold his screenshot? No, that's not. Okay. Hold on. No. Okay. Add screen wipes to my shopping list.
First, you'll need to connect Google Workspace to turn on this app.
Oh my god. Fine. Go. I'm sorry. Random tangent. Oh, this music is so good. Oh, we're gonna go say hi to his dad? Dang. Look at how nice of a house this is too. Bro, you're loaded. Man, your mom was a G. Your mom was a G. That's crazy. Live in a place like this, and she's like, nah, dude, I'm gonna take up arms to protect you. Oh, that makes it feel even worse. RIP, mom.
Hope.
母さんが
She got a picture of just herself in the house. I guess my parents have pictures of just me in our house, so.
ノラ。
父さん僕あのさあっち行ってる少し休んだらすぐ出てくよルシをかくまったら父さんも
バカを言うなお前の家はここだ
Let's go, Dad. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Damn, like it's so rainy in here. Let's go, Dad. Pog. Okay. Master control terminal? Huh? Do what now? Sustained by hate. It's not a good chapter title. We're reviving. This is such a big house. Sis is chilling. This must be the main entrance then? Dude, this is such a big house. What the hell? And like, the dad took him seriously when he's like, my dad's not gonna take me seriously. Bruh, he did. He did though.
フォルムで起きたルシ事件の続報です。ルシは依然として逃走を続けており、軍は総力を挙げて追跡しているとのことです。外出の際は当局の指示に従い、十分にご注意ください。
家族か。
一連の騒乱でルシと接触した恐れのある市民およそ2500名が政府によって保護されています。緊急世論調査の結果、ルシと接触した者は例外なくパルスへパージするべきとの意見が大多数で。
寝てろよ。
Is this Sarah's theme? Is that what song this is? I don't know the music well enough,
お
but
守りは取り上げたのか
Yo, nipple? You get to see nipples?
ホープが返してくれたんだ。もう必要ないらしい。
そっか。
重かったんだ。セラがああなって、あの子の思い出が全部後悔に変わって、信じなかった自分を責めた。思い出が重くて今まで逃げていた。ナースの
Bro has his boots on in bed? Bruh. Come on.
その
Go men.
すまなかった。
Wow.
許し
The
て
other
くれ。
one.
何を？
いろいろだ。
Cop out.
本当の名前を教えてくれたら許してもいいな。
Nah, fam.
セラに聞けよ。あいつが帰ってきたら。
Okay, that's a good answer.
だな。
Bro shaves his pits, by the way.
父さんが話したいって。
Gome. He put his shirt back on.
俺の責任です。すみませんでした。
スノーがいなかったら帰ってこれなかったんだ。
スノー君、ノラは妻は何か言っていたかね。
ホープ君を頼むと。
He must be a politician, right?
息子が世話になりました。
Is that like...
こうして面と向かっていると、君たちを国運の敵と信じるのは難しいね。だが、世間は君たちルシを憎んでいる。いや、ルシだけではないね。ルシに手を貸した人、接触した人。極端な話、君たちとすれ違っただけの人すら、パルスに呪われた者としてパージすべきだと考えている。
政府はファルシの言いなりなんだ。ファルシは俺たちの命なんて何とも思っちゃいない。俺たちが止めます。政府を倒して国運を守ります。
Alright, bruh. Now you're becoming a bit of an extremist. No, he hasn't.
ルシが政府を倒したら、皆ますますパルスを恐れるよ。怯えるだけでなく、たくさんの人が武器を取って立ち上がる。何が起こるか想像できるね。
力で抑える政府が消えれば市民同士でルシ狩りか。
じゃあなんだよ。ルシは黙ってやられろっつうのか。人事だと思って。
もう人事ではないね。今や私も君らの側だ。ルシをかくまう国運の敵だよ。
やっぱり帰ってこなければ。
お前の家はここだ。何をすればいいかみんなで考えようじゃないか。
Uh-oh. How'd they figure out they were there? Like, actually, though. Oh, it's gotta be like Dodge, right? Dodge? I don't remember which. That's gotta be where it is. It kinda sucks.
ホープ、奥だ。
その傷じゃまだ無理です。僕がここに残ります。父さんを頼みます。
Hell yeah. Also shaves her pits, but that's not surprising. Okay. What do we got going on here? Okay. I'm playing lightning, so I just want to swap to Comsent Rav for right now. Oh, I want slow again. Whatever, just press the button once. Okay, cool. Still the wrong setup, that's okay. Yes. Okay, I should go back line. Right. Let's do this. Like, what am I ruining? Is my setup really that magic focused right now? It's not. This is so weird. Let's swap to this. I think we're probably good to do this right now. That's the wrong stuff. I'm the one who is. Okay. Okay. Should be good, right? Yeah. I doubt there's a couple double calm set up. No, it's not. Okay. Really, that was a bit slow? Huh. A little surprised. Okay, let's read and then we will. Bartholomew Estheim. Wow, what a name, dude. Bartholomew. Oh, okay. You a real one, Dad. For real. I mean, but he wasn't actually protecting. I mean, like, he was. Like, Snow was protecting Hope, but not, like, because of the promise of the mom, because he didn't know he was supposed to be doing that with. So, like, that doesn't. I don't know. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's do Crystarium stuff first, I guess. It's the only spell I have left is in this tree. Oh my goodness, I feel choice to. What is this? Blizzard? Okay. Alright, sick. Now we can go back in this tree. Oh my goodness, dude. It's so weird because like it operates properly. I just no, left and right are backwards. And because left and right are backwards, I want to think that it's like tank controls, but it's not. Okay, that's what it is. That one's done. What's our last ability to get? Quake? Don't really need it. Strength, adrenaline. Bruh. Oh, it was one tick away, that's why. Okay. Boost stuff. What do we want for you? Oh, we'll just finish this tree, I guess. Doesn't really matter. Okay. Alright, buddy. Suna isn't really doing much right now. I'm sure it'll be useful later. Oh, close. Okay. Let's just get rid of all these. I'd like to get rid of them as well, but we can't. Okay. So default. Ravcom Rav, yep. Com Rav. Med Sent Met. Rav Sabsen. I mean, do we really want... I don't feel like we actually want this at all. I feel like this is always just gonna be better, like, commando, so we can keep up the stagger stuff. Medicine Med. I kind of want this to be... Medcent, or Medcent Sen, there we go. Commando Sabsen. Okay, what are we missing then? I don't think a double heal comp's necessary. I guess Rav, Sen Rav. We'll move this up here. Right? Hold on. If we need to tank, we swap to this. If we need to heal, I don't want to be doing the healing, so then I should also have the last one be Rav Sent Med. And move that up, right? So we have opener. What am I trying to think of right now? Okay. Open with this. Com Rav for Dam. So, okay, open with this because we have the fastest stagger building with the tag for, like, the bar to deplete less quickly, right? So that's our basic. If we need, if it's like a boss fight or there's a lot of stuff we need to debuff, we swap here. Then, if we're getting messed up, we swap to... I need Comsent Rav. That's what I'm missing. Okay, let's go through this again. Opener. If we just need to hold aggro. If we need to heal, that's like our only one, right? Because it's our, yeah, just, it's not whatever. It kind of sucks. If we need a debuff, Giga Melt, post, stagger, and then hold aggro. Hold on. Oh, I'm tagging between... Okay. So I'm just gonna be, like, swapping between these two, right? Like... If I need to hold aggro, I'll be on this, but I'll swap to this for the tag and then go back to this, right? This is still our debuff setup, which is fine, and then this is just our only heal setup. Okay, sure. I wish I had more, but I guess that'll do. Okay, so what am I at? 30, 60, 131, 161. So this is still our most. This is our most balanced. Let me unequip these just in general. Alright, where's my guide I have? Eyes, blink. Okay. And then, yeah, this is what I want. Okay, let me look at this real quick. So, Lightning's weapons, we're using Gladius. Gladius synthesis is physical defense. Okay, it's kind of lame. So that works. Cast protect. Cast protect when HP is low. Cast protect at the start. Huh. I want this, and then on hope, I want to put whatever that just was. I don't. Oh, there it was. I'm just blind. Okay, cool. So we have that for our physical wall, and then we want her to be balanced. So do we just boost magic then? I mean, we're planning on running her more as a Ravager, right? So that makes sense. Like HP is always good. Yeah, I think we give her magic then, just to average out our stats as much as possible. So for you, we want to stick with the higher strength stuff because we're not planning on having you be in whatever it's called for a long time. But I guess I can at least look. So Fang, Bladed Lance is physical defense as well. Wowee. So I have the physical wall. It's what is this math out to? 150 HP is more than 10% right now. But we could just run both, right? Yeah. I think I like that. And then for Boyo here, we just want the highest magic possible, I think, right? What is Vidofnir? So Vidofnir and its upgrades support Hope with magic protection, working ult and initial synergist, whatever it's called. So I don't really want to use that. Okay. So this is more balanced. What? I'm so confused. So Hawkeye. Whatever that means. Ninruta is more balanced. Hawkeye for best magic, yeah. Okay, so I agree with that. Okay, so then Hawkeye upgrades with magic defense. Do I have increase magic by 50? So I want, what did I just say? Magic defense? I have it because I have the magic wall, right? So I did it, I guess. Okay. Fuck off with this shit. I fucking hate that you do this every goddamn time. It's so fucking annoying. I don't need you to continuously tell me what the survival knife is. Like, it's so irritating. Okay. Bruh, can you, like, let me get my thingy, please? Cringe. Oh. Yo, what's up, Raiders? Let me pause, because I can... it's so weird, I, like, switched over to Riker's stream and I just saw myself and I was like, what the fuck's going on? Anyway, hello. What's up, gamers? Good night. Good night. Thanks for dropping by. You're having to convince me that Hope isn't the worst. I don't know. It just feels like the arc didn't last that long. Like, I feel like, especially the way that they concluded it, being as far as Hope just being like, okay, so I will say from yesterday, Snow became worse than Hope. Right now, I'm kind of vibing with everyone, not gonna lie. I feel like Hope's arc, I thought was gonna take way longer, but it pretty much was just like, he meets up with Snow, and then like 10 minutes later, he sees Snow's beat the shit, and he's like, damn, you know, right? I actually don't want to kill you. Then you have like Snow redeem himself and become like not as bad either, because he's like, he's able to like back up his talk. Because like that's the thing with me is like, Snow alternates between being super annoying and not, based off of how much he's actually backing up his talk. So he did a good job at that recently. So yeah, I mean, as it stands right now, Fang is S tier. Fang's great, Vanille's great. I feel like Saz is pretty good. I think his initial motivation is to like Giga weak as far as like, oh, my kid is doing a thing, now I'm gonna go be a terrorist, basically. Like his motivation doesn't make much sense either as a whole. Lightning has her up and downs, like has had her up and downs. Not as bad as like a lot of the other characters, but still a bit. Just mentioned Snow and Hope. I like Vanille. Vanille's just good, period. I don't know who else there is, I'm forgetting, but yeah. For Sauce slowly makes sense? Yeah, I mean, I assume so, because I think, as far as the characters themselves, I think they've done a really good job of like having arcs that aren't super long and like for the most part make sense. I think there's been some weak points that I don't 100% agree on everything for, but hasn't been too bad. But I think the overarching story as a whole doesn't make sense to me yet. That's kind of where I feel like the weak point is like the overarching story. I will say, I like Fang a lot, but tied for Fang, and I can probably say like best side characters. Bro, Hope's parents are so good, dude. Like, Man. Hope had some good parents, that's all I'll say. Okay, now let me... Well, I mean, yes, but also still. Also, I definitely should be swapping, starting with this paradigm. I just gonna troll in. She cast the thingy. Go to this. Also, like, I don't know if you're badge, but if you wanna hop on call and vibe, I wouldn't say no. Yeah, we just met up with Daddy. Let's see if I can get Fang to attack. There we go. You know where to go? Okay. Good. Is Thunder really worth it? I'll hop in the thing. And then... Hi. Hello. No? Hello? There you go. Alright. Yeah, all good. I guess I can use this as a good bathroom break spot for me. So I can set up your Fugi and stuff too. You are my chat. So you're banning you with yourself, but yeah, I'll be right back. Hello.
Hi.
Okay, sweet, we're good. What was I gonna say? Okay, so as far as side characters are concerned, right, like, we have Dodge, who is a literal child, who I will say nothing about. We have Sarah, who is, like, she's just kind of like a tragic Mary Sue, right? Like, she doesn't, by herself, seem to have that strong of, like, a character. Like, she's done some stuff I thought was really pog, like, trying to break up with Snow when she got turned into a, I don't want to say Lussie, but like Lassie, whatever. Like outside of that, she's been pretty much like a Mary Sue. I feel like for the most part. So I don't feel strongly about her. Hope's mom, MVP, but like her character arc was like 30 seconds, dude. Daddy, Hope's daddy is also pretty S tier. Just as far as being like, you have Hope being like, oh, my dad's not gonna believe me and he's not gonna, like, blah, 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 blah. And then dude shows up and he's just immediately just like, you like, immediately just cut to him crying and Hope's like, oh, we'll get out of here soon. He's like, no. It's like, fuck no. So like, S tier character.
Small spoiler about him.
Not yet. The only thing I was saying is, the way I was expecting this to go, I'm like, bro, his parents look loaded. His dad looks like a politician. I was expecting some arc of like, oh, I need to rise up and become like more of a public figure to help people know that like, Lassie are not like giga scary and you don't become contaminated and need to die by passing by one in the street. That's kind of what I expected to happen, which I guess could still happen, but then, you know, we get raided. And this is crazy. So one of the things I remember as a kid is, I want to call it like Lightning's lieutenant or like Lightning's sidekick, just like this overweight dude that was like in the Guardian Corps with her or whatever. I don't remember why I remember him so strongly when I don't think he's showed up in like a single cutscene or has been mentioned whatsoever. But like, one of the few gameplay things I can remember from when I was doing this initially was literally just like in a flashback as Lightning, just like patrolling a city with him. I don't know if I've like hallucinated this somehow, but like that is...
I will tell you, you're right at that. Like, you're very accurate in that.
Okay. Yeah, so it's crazy. Like, I remember this guy so much when he hasn't showed up at all, and I don't remember like anything else. But yeah, we'll see like how he plays in as a side character. But right now, like, Daddy is S tier. Who else is there? Let me look at characters again, so I'm not like saying anything crazy.
Who were the 3 characters at the very beginning of the game?
Oh, them. I know who they are. It's like these people, right? Like, Yuge, Maki. Yeah, we have Femboy.
Sorry, 4. There was 4. I forgot.
We have Femboy, Dumbass. Definitely not Luna from FF10. And who cares? Big strong dude.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm like, I don't know if they're gonna do anything with them. Oh, this guy. So they did say something about him. I don't remember anything.
Yeah, you have seen it then. Yeah,
I guess. I don't remember that, but yeah. I mean, we have like the four like super minor characters, and like, yeah, I said my thoughts. There's some people I think could be interesting. Like, I think Mommy seems interesting. I do not think he seems interesting. Sid looks pretty neat. Like, there could be some interesting side characters, but there's definitely not been a lot. I'll agree with you on that. Okay.
The most important one's the Choco chick, by the way.
True. That was bought at a Power Factory gift shop somehow. Yeah. Okay. What'd I say? I need to change this to be my start. Whoops. This into this. No. Into this. This into this. If I need to heal. If she needs. If I'm. Bruh. Whatever. I'm done trying to manipulate stuff. Beat him up. I'm sure you're cringing at my things.
Yes.
Yeah. Did you push slow? There, she did. Okay. Well, my...
Your sets are very aggressive.
Very aggressive? I can agree with that.
Yeah.
Because my reasoning, right, is we need... Whoa, Slovaga didn't hit these guys. Okay. I want Slovaga to go off. Then I just want to build as much...
By the way.
Sloga? It's not... Okay, whatever. I'm Kingdom Hearts pilled, I guess. Right? Sloga?
Well, no, there are Aga, but it's just Sloga.
Sloga? Huh.
Yeah. Pretty sure. I'm like 80% sure.
All right. Let me look it up. Because I could definitely just be Kingdom Hearts build. I'm not gonna lie about that.
Are you sure that's
Sloga. It's Aga, because you go. It's blanket spell. Ra.
Go
ahead.
Kingdom Hearts follows the same spell system as.
There's no way. Hold on.
Yes, they literally ripped it because it's the same.
Yeah, I know. Birth by Sleep, bro. What the fuck? I don't need slow, and give me like the actual games, not the bad games. Crazy. BBS, bro. Slow. What is it? Not. Hold on. I'm just gonna do fire. This will be easier. Fire.
No,
Kingdom Hearts.
No, it does have that for certain games, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Or not certain games, for certain spells. But Sloga, because it has the like kind of diphthong of a vowel before it, it doesn't do the ah part. Is what I'm saying. It's one of the rare. So like in Final Fantasy 13, it is Thundaga.
Yeah.
And Firaga. Like, you're right in that sense. I'm just saying it's just Slogo is the one.
Oh, so slow is the
And there's, like, a
exception,
couple that-
not in general.
Yeah, slow is the
Okay.
exception.
I thought you were trying to say like in general it was like it wasn't agas, it was just gauze, and I was like, bro, I'm about to fucking off myself if that's the case.
No. So like
Fire
do-
raga, yeah.
Yeah. So you're right in the sense that most of them are that way. But
It's just slow.
because of how it's just slow in like a couple of words. But because of how the naming patterns go to kind of be all we'll just call it the Ga spells instead.
Ga instead of aga?
for most of them.
Okay. I did not know about that. What did I just get?
Yeah. One of those weird quirks in the community that's been around since pretty much before the internet.
Strength. That's magic. I just have you. I might give this strength thing too then. That's a lot. Do I give it to Fang? I'm not gonna give it to Saz or Vanille. Huh. She's like so tanky, but that doesn't really matter, I guess. Like, I guess I could just get rid of this and just give her the strength, yeah. She keeps the passive, and like the 150 HP and the 10 fizz resistance are like basically the same breakpoint right now.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense.
Alright. They are not slowed. They're still not slowed. There we go. These guys are weak to nothing, okay. Wait till Fang attacks. Oh shit. Alright, little buddy, don't die. Yes, I got greedy. I'll admit that. Okay, good enough. Oh shit, I'm doing this wrong. That should be fine. Go Fang, go Fang, go Fang. I've also been doing this, and like, I'm not sure if it's worth it to try and manipulate the AI like that or not. I still haven't decided. As far as like holding my ATB gauge to make sure that like my AI are attacking who I want them to attack.
I think it just depends.
Yeah, it's a very min-maxy thing. I just haven't like.
Yeah. It's a feel for it, basically.
Yeah. Are they respawned? Bro. I'm not trying to farm you guys. Okay. I was curious if they respawned or if I was just crazy, but I guess they did respawn. Alright, get slowed, get slowed, get slowed, get slowed. Clap, 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 clap. Alright, waiting still. I will also admit, it took me a while to realize that slow was also not guaranteed. And I felt kind of dumb. Yeah, it just like felt like it was for a bit, and then I was like, damn, it's actually not. I'm just stupid. Oh yeah, sorry. I'll tap in this fight because it's fun. Who cares? Oh no, my frames. You got it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. I don't know. I feel like I kind of know what I'm doing. I feel like I'm not playing too bad.
You've never been playing too bad. It's just one of those things.
Oh, that took a while, huh?
Like I said, you were trying min-max at the very beginning, and I'm just like, you needed to learn the basics first.
Yeah. Shit. All I will say, like, having to... I'll wait.
終わったのか。彼らは。
大丈夫。あんたの息子は強いんだ。
My poor Windows. Oh, so this is the what's his name? The old fuck. That's right.
次は家ごと吹っ飛ばしに来るかな。
こっちこっち。
父さん。
I mean, just to be clear, the SciComm are pretty much the enemies the entire time,
父さんは。
Yes.
including the other characters that were displayed.
I'll say what I mean in a second.
And oh, okay.
Yeah.
俺が行く
Oh, he's took off his shirt. I mean, he's done that twice now. Nipples. No.
お前らにルシの正体を見せてやる
Good thing they didn't hit his hand.
It's funny that his shirt just ordered whatever. I guess he's not wearing a shirt, is he? Technically, he's just wearing a gigantic coat.
His mark looked like it was kind of far along. I mean, no, there's no eye. Okay, never mind.
コクーンは俺たちの故郷なんだよルシだろうと滅ぼしたいわけないだろうがコクーンを守りたい気持ちはお前らと一緒なんだ
I was gonna say it's not riddled with holes for some reason.
This fuck. That's what I was trying to think of. Like, budget Wesker is all he looks like to me.
Oh, him. Okay.
Yeah,
I thought
grosh.
you meant that old dude.
No.
You mean the 27-year-old?
He doesn't look 27, dude.
In anime, he's 27.
全ての人々が危険にさらされるスノー君君一
Snoke.
人の命
So so sad.
国運市民数千万の命を引き
Hope
換えに
Stan's
で
hot
きる
though.
か私にはできない
Yeah, but if you're older, 27.
よって君たちルシの処分を命じるしかないそういうことだ私の責任において君を抹殺する恨むなら私を恨めふざけるなルシが邪魔ならルシだけ狙えよ関係ない人たちの命を巻き込むなよ
Based.
今すぐパージをやめろ我々が好き好んでパージを行っていると思うかハルスの脅威を取り去らねば民衆の恐怖は抑えられん犠牲を払ってもパージを断行せねば国運は死ぬ
Says who? This could be Sid. Oh damn, they're getting mowed down. Holy fuck. Oh dang, he gets mowed down? Yo. Favorite side character dies the same chapter he gets introduced.
Yeah.
What is
I'll be
going
honest, I
on?
totally forgot he even existed.
脱出する。
This has to be Sid and the Cavaliers or whatever they're called.
あんたは脅されて仕方なくかくまった。いいな。
それじゃ君たち
言う通りにして。やっぱり僕らはコクーンの敵なんだ。こっちにその気がなくても、コクーンはルシを許さない。僕はみんなと一緒に行く。
You tie him up with a
どうにかして生き延びる。絶対死なないから。ごめん。父さんを置いて逃げるのは。
逃げるんじゃないお前は逃げてるんじゃない進もうとしてるんだ前に進んでやるべきことをやりなさい
やるべきって。
Man, I love the dad so much. I
そんな
really
ものは
do.
どうでもいいお前が決めるんだ
ってきます。
That's not what he said. Itakimas is like, I'm leaving or something?
I have to go or something along those lines.
Localization's been so fucking bad, dude. Like, oh my god. I did not realize how bad the localization was. Like, I played this 15 years ago and barely knew Japanese, but...
I mean, the issue is this is still back when nothing from Japan was really popular.
Yeah. Alright. I'm fighting an airship. Alright. Oh, sorry, a sky tank.
I still think that SAO is the turning point for dubbing.
Whoa. I mean, that was like 2011, 2012.
Yeah. This is 2009. I'm not saying.
I mean, you're saying Sal.
Yeah, I'm not saying it was immediate, but I'm saying that was basically when it started taken seriously, and it slowly developed.
I'm not sure, because like the thing is, like I want to make it very clear, I don't blame the VAs themselves. Like the VAs aren't.
Oh, I don't either.
Yeah, I just want to make it clear. Like I'm not flaming the VAs themselves for like what they're saying. I'm flaming the translators who are doing the localization.
No,
and just do a shit job of it.
100% agree.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just one of those things where they weren't given the budget that they could have, and at SAO it was proven that you put money into it, people will like it.
I don't think it's a
localization.
I don't think it's a budget thing. I think it's just a I don't know. It's one of those things that's also difficult. Like as a whole, localization is really difficult because you have different philosophies as far as we try to stick. Yeah. Like there's different philosophies as well, and it's difficult, and that's why like even nowadays there's a lot of localizations I dislike a lot. But like holy fuck, it's bad.
It's not just that the localization teams were bad in a sense. What I mean when I say it was the budget is that they were not working with the developers at the development stage. They were the afterthought and given a product that they had to figure out rather than figuring it out with the developers on how to make things look correct and to figure out the intent at the same time.
Yeah, I also don't know how much that actually. I also don't know how much that actually like is a thing that even happens nowadays, though. Like I'll be completely honest.
It is. It's quite a big thing nowadays.
Let's see. Physical coordinates attacks against a single target. Bro, I used a Libra scope. Why did that not work, bruh? All right, fuck my Libra scope, I guess. Okay, so they can't be slowed, so there's no reason to switch to Sab. It's physical attack, so it's still worth it to switch to Sen for the shell, or whatever it is, protect shell, I forget. Since we're coordinating attacks, I guess we're playing with Fang as whatever it's called. I'm just gonna do this for right now, and then... Yes, Sen Tai now. Okay. And I can't attack him close anyway. So I still need to swap just to do Ruin? Oh shit, my swaps again like a dumbass. That's not what I want to do. Where's my Rav Sen? There it is. Should be fine, right? No, I'm still taking damage.
I'll say this is one of the harder fights for me.
Okay. Hope you wanna do the thing where you like heal. Thank you. Is my only center disc set up? It kinda sucks. Oh yeah, I can also just summon. I don't know how to do that. Can't wait till it heals its turret. I'm gonna do this actually. I should just be pushing the other button. Okay. So I'm gonna attack the hole. Wow, that's still fucking me up. Where was it? This is also where I really wish that, like, I've been trying to make it work as far as like the moving thing. I just have not been able to get it to work at all. Because I feel like this is where it'd be playing clutch, is like being able to move while this stuff is happening. Because then I can make it so I'm spread out so that I don't get like everybody wombo comboed.
Yeah, like I said, I might have gotten it mixed up.
A different game, yeah.
Because I could have sworn you could move in this one, but I got it mixed up.
Yeah, I gotcha. Man, is having her as a sentinel even matter? Because like, all these attacks are AoE anyway. I mean, I'm just getting wombo combo now, I guess. So annoying.
Well, I'll ask you this. Have you looked at what Sentinel's bonus is?
I do not remember. I assume it was just HP or some shit, but I will do better after this. Wait, what am I focusing the tank? Focus the hole. I don't even know what the hole does, but like, we're gonna be good gamers. I know that. Alright. Ugh, I want to swap to get my buffs. Is it worth it? It probably is. Just to get the Reapiz buffs. Alright, Fang. I assume it's worth it? I don't actually know. Alright. Just kidding. I didn't mean it. It was just a prank. Hope you want to heal yourself, buddy. Oh, it's like Giga almost dead. Okay, good. Okay. Good enough. I feel like I could have done this better, but as a whole, not too bad. I feel like. Wow, 999. I'm never staggering this thing. Okay.
If it says 999, it's literally impossible.
Yeah.
By literally impossible, I literally mean that it doesn't even have a stagger.
Oh, it doesn't? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh shit, what the fuck is this? I hope this doesn't one-shot me. I mean, we're full HP, right? There's no way we get one. Oh, now I staggered. Okay. JK. It's just a prank. It just randomly... Okay, it must have staggered after the attack then. That must be what happened. It's like an auto stagger after it does that attack.
No, it's because you had the bar at 200.
200 out of 999.
Yeah. It's because it opened up the gun that it was susceptible to staggering at that point.
Yes, I was gonna pray that was a range for Hope to not die. Okay, good. I'm glad Hope did not die. There's still like definitely no reason to have her as a sentinel because like she's just gonna. It's just a big gun. All right. Oh yeah, 200% stagger now. I see it. There's just no reason to have her as a. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be the right play. We stagger right here, but it's gonna shoot anyway. I'm gonna throw a health pot, I think. That should be good enough. Yeah, good thing that definitely hit the range on it. Okay, cool. Please die. This is really aggressive by me. Don't die, Hope. Okay.
That was really aggressive.
Yeah. All your setups are very aggressive. Me, let me pray on this HP range. Stop shining your light in my eyes.
Alright, so fine.
Also, I want to say, I'm waiting a second. Something else I think is really interesting. Whoa, there's a second one? Huh? This has got it. Dude, it's just like it's either a coup d'etat or it's Sid. I'm not sure which. Yeah, that's okay. Coup d'etat. Or, sorry, Fang. Or Sid. Yeah, that one. Wait, is that Sid?
That's not Sid.
Oh. I was gonna say, Sid looked way more regal than that. Key. See, like, Snow and Hope's relationship is cute now. Like, everyone's vibing. I like it.
私たちはいつも忘れてしまう。育った家や家族のことを交わした言葉が最後になるなんて思えない。
Vanille, don't say that in your voiceover. That's cruel. Man. That was such a good story. All that chapter was fucking gangster as shit, dude. I kind of don't. I like Vanille and Saz's like camaraderie a lot, but I don't want to swap back to them now. I'm not gonna lie. Nautilus, the League of Legends champion. Before League of Legends was, well, this was at the same time as League, but yeah. Dude, I want to see her. I want to see her mark, because Fang kept talking about how far progressed it probably was. Like, I want to see it with mine own eyes. I'm playing as Saz. Oh dang, this is a big area. Okay. Let's do our reading, shall we? Our mandatory
question. Do you want me to send you a let's see, mark progression?
Well, so hold on, because it shows it. It shows something right here, right? And this is kind of what I was going off of. Is you have like the bottom. I'll say like the 7 o'clock one. I assume is like the least progressed, and then you have it going from 7 o'clock counterclockwise. And I assume those are the progressions, right? So like you have. I mean, I like the way that Fang put it really well. She just said like the more arrows there are, and then it gets an eye, and like when the eye opens, you're fucked. So like.
They basically are. I think there's a few that they didn't add into that shot right there.
Yeah, I get the vibe though.
Honestly, well, let me just show you. Just
yeah, sure. It's not really a spoiler because like I have this, so like
yeah. Exactly. That's why I was just like, let me ask you.
Yeah. me scroll down on our DMs because I pulled up the guide you sent me earlier.
Yeah.
Also.
Oh, that one actually has spoilers in it. No, I'm not saying that one.
I'll be nice and I won't say your government name.
Oh, that's so sweet of you.
I know.
I'm gonna be 100% honest. I'm not sure what the top mark is.
Bro, those are like fucking. Those look like. Oh, that's the top ones are the pulse lacies. I know that's what Dodge's.
Right.
Yeah, Dodge's kid had
You're
one of those on him.
No, that's the cocoon one. I just translated it.
Yeah,
So
gotcha.
top
What
one's
does
the
it say?
cocoon.
Cocoon.
bottom
No.
one's
Yeah, cocoon,
pulse.
and then what? How? Wait, hold on. Gran. Is that supposed to be double? That. Porusu. Yeah. Huh. I've never seen like the equal sign pronounced like do. That's weird. Anyway.
Yeah.
I gotta say though, I fucking hate how the pulse one kind of looks like a womb tat, and that's the one that's on the child.
The cocoon one.
Yeah, sorry. The cocoon one kind of looks like a womb tat. Yeah, that sits weird with me. But anyway,
this came about before that was a huge.
I know. I understand. I'm just saying, it looks weird.
No, I know what you're saying. I'm just kind of going like, yeah, you're not wrong, but also, to be fair to the developers.
So it's arrow center mark, arrow center mark, arrow center mark. Okay, that's pretty easy to follow.
Yeah.
Imagine ex-military being like, oh yeah, I understand this perfectly. Oh, you want to throw these fucking random symbols in my face? No, I understand this progression totally. Digdea, I guess. That's weird. Bro, looks like your Expedition 33 main character. Not Expedition 33. What game is it? I'm sorry.
That is Expedition 33 that I was just playing.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say it's the guy from Final Fantasy 15 with a similar hair, but you know, in 2009, they were able to finish Final Fantasy 15.
All right, so he is part of Sid's brigade. Okay. Okay, so he's not Sid, he's just Sid's right-hand man. Okay, so I was kind of right.
Yeah. You know what would have been cooler? If they showed you instead of telling you.
Yeah, I know. I know. I mean, at least I assumed that was what was happening, so like I wasn't too far off with that.
I agree. It's just one of those things where I'm just like, come on, game.
What if the purge was anything but arbitrary? Had they not initiated such measures and ignored the crisis, Cocoon's panicked. No? Anyway, boards the cavalry airship. That hasn't happened, bruh. Like, what?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it did. It was literally that end cutscene.
We saw them, but I don't. Okay, maybe I just forgot us taking off.
That was the implication.
Yeah, the implication. Yes. The implication. City of Dreams, Chapter 8. Are there 13 Chapter 13 is where this game becomes open world, right? I remember that properly. Or is it before that?
I think it's technically 11.
Okay.
Technically.
The biggest theme park.
It's like.
Okay.
Let me double check though.
Yeah, no, you're fine. It is Dodge. Okay, it's Saws and Dodge. I kept thinking that's what it was, but didn't want to get them mixed up because, wow, names. Yeah. That's a... Buddy, why are you... There's so much, like... I guess they don't know that, like... This is something I was saying earlier, was like, you're just not gonna randomly turn into a Sith, or whatever you want to call it. Like, it's not gonna just randomly happen out of nowhere. So like the fact that there is like some sort of progression, but they still do asterisk the progression with like, if your mental state becomes to whatever, like you might turn faster or whatever. Like I like that, but because like this whole entire thing of like Lightning and Saws being like, oh my god, I'm gonna sit down and rest for 5 minutes and I'm gonna turn into a zombie. I'm just like, bruh, that's not gonna happen. Chill. But to be fair to Saws, they don't know that.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's the entire thing, is that we're told that it would progress more rapidly, but for them, it's all still a mystery. So it's just kind of one of those...
For Saws, yes. It's no longer for Lightning, but for Saws right now, yes, I'll agree.
Yeah, and that's where I'm like, I kind of wish they did that a little bit better in the story to make it seem a little bit more pressing for the player. And that's just why. It's just one of those things where I feel like there's things that they kept for too long, things that they cut too short, and just giving the player too much of an omniscient view.
I mean, Fang literally tells us that, though.
I know.
So like that, this specifically, like Fang tells us about. So like, I'm that's not like a player omniscience thing. I will say, just because I have a feeling this is not at all implemented in this game, but is then later implemented in Lightning Returns. Like, I know nothing about the story or the lore of Lightning Returns. The only thing that I know is there is the 13-day countdown system, where like stuff that you do in game corresponds with actual hours that are ticked away. I like that because that actually gives you urgency. Yeah, exactly. It gives you urgency to what you're doing. Whereas this, where it's like some ambiguous, like, oh, if we don't do the thing in the time, then we're gonna get turned into stone or turned into a zombie. And it like us as players, we know like I don't have any choice in what I'm doing. Like I'm progressing through a linear story. So like
I think how you're presenting it is the same thing that I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
I 100% agree.
Yeah. That's kind of my complaint. But yeah. Anyway, okay. I guess this is also something that they don't mention at all. I don't want spoilers on, but you know, there is such a huge focus on wow. There is such a huge emphasis on trying to figure out what your focus is, so that you can then start progressing towards whatever your focus is, which makes sense, but at the same time, I also wish there was some sort of a way to kind of demonstrate that, maybe through the marks as well, being like not only a timeline thing, but kind of like a hot or cold sort of method, where like your mark will progress based off of how hot or cold you are towards like fulfilling your focus, I guess, is
well, let
how
me
I'd put it.
Put it this way: they're trying to implicate that if you don't go towards your goal, it's going to progress faster. Let me put it that way.
I've not heard or seen that as far as I know, but that makes logical sense to me, so I'm not going to treat it as a spoiler. Like I don't think that's a spoiler. I think that makes sense.
That's why I wanted to say it that way, because I do think that they've implicated that, but they don't outright say it, at least this far into it. But it's one of those important details that I think they need to say.
Yeah,
that's again where I think they hold off on things for too long.
Yeah, that makes
some
sense.
Aspects, and then they don't keep some stuff long enough. That's kind of what I'm saying. It's jumbled in the sense where there was just a better flow in this game that they could have had that they didn't just quite get, and it just kind of didn't meet its mark because of that.
It'd also be one of the things where I would have to read back on this, but if your mark could like both progress and regress, I think that would be a better system to have, kind of like what I'm saying with like hot or cold.
Okay, I gotcha.
I don't believe that's how it is, but I feel like that's
say anything on that. By the
I
way,
feel like that's a
but
fairer system. I guess is something for me to say. But then you can also just say like the gods aren't fair. So like, you know, I can see it being both ways, right? So
yeah, I gotcha.
Okay, let me read. After telling Vanille about his son's situation, she's lost her spark. Yeah, but like this also doesn't make sense because like it was implied, like this is where like we've kind of been saying, the story being told through data logs is fucking awful, because in the cutscenes that we see, especially with like with Dodge getting his mark, to me it was extremely heavily implied that Vanille is the one who was giving him the mark. However, we know that's not true for kind of two reasons. One being that there are different marks for Pulselessy and Cocoonlessy. So like that already helps say a bit of a difference, but like also we're just straight up told in data logs like it is the Pulse Falsey who marked him. So like I don't understand this. Like why is Vanille feeling guilty for Dodge's son becoming a l'Cie outside of she was at the power plant, and because she was at this power plant, like the Pulse Falsey decided to make a l'Cie? Like I can understand her feeling guilty for that, but it just feels I don't know, it just feels so weak to me, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, let's max these motherfuckers because we have a fucking bajillion points in the yeah. Oh damn!
And the Presterium level even
It did
went up.
increase, yeah, true. We'll see how far we can get. I don't really want to keep him as a synergist, but like,
I do want to mention each level of these. It does cost more to do so.
yeah, I assume it's exponential, so that's fine. And fire. Add fire attribute to their attacks. Ooh, instant duration. Well, I mean, this isn't gonna be good with just Vanille. I'll save this for late game. What do we got? Aurora draws. Oh, it's our AoE. Okay. Fire. Spark Strike. Okay. Renew. Oh shit! Why is this in Ravager Tree? That seems like a weird choice, but whatever. That's a weird place to have that as well. Whoa, this is such a weird talent tree now.
If I'm remembering right, renews TP, not like a general thing.
It still seems really strong. I don't think it matters like what it costs, but yeah.
No, I'm just letting you know that that's why it's just in one of the trees.
Okay, that seems both those seems really good. What do you get as a synergist? I forgot. Oh yeah, so I saw that. Ravager, what do we get? Air and
Yeah, I did say
did it? I still missed it the second time I was looking at it. Okay. Power chain. Oh, dude, but like we want him. We don't level up Synergist anymore. We save that for late game. I think for right now we probably want to level him as a commando. I think makes the most sense. Because Vanille is Ravager. So like, yeah. I will stop at that roll level though, I think. I think that's probably the smartest thing to do. And there's that one. Well, shit. We still probably keep going past this.
Personal opinion is. Oh,
Sorry, I mean I didn't have that much left anyway, but you can
what I was
finish.
gonna say is, when it's that low of a number, if you can upgrade something, you might as well upgrade something instead of go destroy stuff.
I'll hit this just until she hits her next roll level at least. Okay. So I feel like late game she is going to be our primary medic. Unfortunately, like, guides have spoiled me that Hope is the strongest late game Ravager. I'm assuming that means that Vanille's the best late game healer. I don't know about the other characters. I'm assuming Snow's the best late game Sentinel. I don't know about the rest of them, but so what do we actually get with medic? Let's look at that. In a 2-party comp, I don't think it matters all that much. Oh, so she gets renew, like here. Raise. Whoa, I'm guessing raise is a spell.
An ability.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just an ability. While renew is a.
Oh, I see. It says like the part at the bottom. It says like technique versus. Okay, cool. Who's our late game Saboteur? Like, I liked her Saboteur spells better from what I remember. Let me look real fast. Yeah, her spells fuck as a Saboteur. Ugh. Okay.
Obviously, I'm just gonna hang back. I'm not gonna say.
Yeah. I know. I mean, I'd probably just level her as Ravager for right now in this 2-party comp. I feel like that's the smart thing to do. Oh, the exception being is there is an accessory in this tree. Okay, how far away is that? Ooh, it also seems really good. It's right there. All right, let's get your accessory, girly queen. So I feel like those are really strong as well. Look at that last HP. What's up here? Just HP again? Okay. I mean, like, I want these abilities. I feel like it matters so much more for like the 2-party comp, at least for right now. Okay. Hopefully it won't flame me for that. Okay, so the other thing we want to do is, let me just remove both of these so I can use my brain real quick. So, the question is, do we start our party as... Is Vanille Sen? What was it? It's Rav Sen Med, right? I mean, I can just look. Rav Sab Med. Okay. Saboteur. Then you're Sen. Okay, I had their roles mixed up. Okay. So...
You don't switch through characters, you can just do L1, R1.
Yeah. It's just, I can't do it like... Yeah, I know I can. It's just like sometimes I'll do it, sometimes I won't, is the best way to put it. Okay.
I just wanted to make sure that you knew about that.
Yeah. It's like, what do we
do the same thing.
What do we even care about here? Okay, we have haste now, which is huge. Am I controlling him? Yes. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so I probably want to start my party as Sen.
Can you swap them around?
Can you not?
Oh, you can't. Okay.
If you can, like, please feel free to tell me, because I've wanted to have...
Battle team. That's the one. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. I didn't... If it's different in other games, that's huge, because, like, it is so fucking annoying to me when, like, I want certain characters to be my PCs. Okay, late game. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. For when it becomes open world.
Wait. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, are these the same as previous? They are. Okay, sick. So... Oh, fuck, this is hard. Because on small fry fights, I don't need to start Sinsab, but other ones I do. And the ones I don't need to do that, I do Comrav, then Rav Rav. Yeah, okay. So these stayed the same. Thank you, video game, for not resetting my paradigms. That's odd. Pretty sick. So... Correct me if I'm wrong. As far as stats are concerned, for buffing or debuffing, the only stuff that matters is... I mean, none of these technically increase your chances of that. So like for buffing or debuffing, your magic versus your strength stats don't matter. It's just percentage based, right?
I mean, if you're talking about purely for applying the effect, you are correct.
Oh, but the damage can be different. Okay, that I guess it makes sense. Like poison, if you have a higher magic stat, it'd do more tick damage. But yeah. Okay, cool. So I still probably want to keep. Wow, those are super average stats. I like that actually. We're gonna go with those. If I go over to our handy dandy chart that I have pulled up, thank you, Boo Boo. Vegas want magic defense. Okay, do we have any magic defense?
Also, I was just thinking about it a little bit more. I think if you do upgrade stuff, only upgrade the weapons to the max level without transforming them.
Okay. So
make sure that you're kind of dedicated to that weapon, let me put it that way.
Yeah, so I don't know if I mentioned this. Like I started watching it was like a GDQ hotfix speedrun of this game. And they basically, it was really interesting. They said that the only person whose weapon is not their starting weapon is lightnings. Just a tangent, but just something I thought was interesting.
Yeah, pretty much. That makes sense.
Okay, so do we just give them HP? I mean, like this is 10%. It's whatever the second one is, like the strength one, I think. But yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say.
Whoa. Oh, improved debuffs, improve pots. So then I don't need Doctor's Code unless that stacks. Or this is just me. Hold on, let me just remove this. Oh, just debuffs. Okay, cool. That makes more sense. Sheets. I don't think I care in a two-party system. I think in a two-party system, I just want her to max magic? Yeah. So then staff here. Where are you, cutie? There you are. Pearl Wing as magic defense. Do I have any other ones, or is that it? That's the only one. Damn. Okay. Man, that's still like, oh, it's so much HP. Yeah, whatever. Fuck you. Stop fucking asking me about this shit. It's so fucking obnoxious. Alright, there we go. Okay, Crystarium's good, Paradigms are good, Equipment's good. Gaming. Save point. Also good. I really have to piss, but I'm trying my best not to, because I imagine you're gonna go to bed when I do. Okay.
So do you.
I am. I'm sorry. Can I just look for drops here? Is that all I need to do? Man, there's so much of this area, like, that they developed for probably not a lot of it mattering.
Whoa, hey, how dare you be right?
I mean, I'm just saying. Let me see your fucking tattoo, girl. It's on her thigh, right? Whoa! FMV, let's go!
True. One from earlier.
Still.
I know.
Okay, that was... I would actually kind of hear a gunshot audio in the background. That's cool. Tomodachi? My friend? It's my friend? What? Buddy.
ルシに近づいたんだからどうせパージだよね。
もうすぐパレードの時間だ。行こうぜ。
Man. Whoa, what is this map? Okay, no, we're good. Okay, we're good, we're good.
ルシの魔法なの？恐ろしいわね。
Oh, okay. Oh no.
チョコボに触ったことないのかな？
みんなきっと無事だよね。
パレードって何時からだ？
Damn, that's actually some wild dialogue.
Yeah. Just a reminder that that kind of system was innovative for that time too. We didn't have to interact.
Nah.
That was one of their big selling points.
Dude, she's so depressing. Ooh, FMV. I can feel it coming.
If I'm remembering right, this is one of my favorites.
The audio got so much better. I knew immediately from the audio.
Oh yeah. Remember that this game was on the list.
Whoa, speaking of discs, there we go.
Yep, there we go.
That's cool. Ugh. Calm down, Garuda. This music is fucking awful. Does not fit the vibe at all.
But it's because it's changing.
Garuda versus Ifrit, I guess.
Yeah.
Bruh, why are you wearing a dress though? I'm not judging, but like, come on.
I will say, I think one of the reasons why this is one of my favorite FFXIIIs is because it does feel like in late 90s, early 2000s FFE.
What? Bro, we got some Power Ranger shit going on? Lightning? I guess it's not. It's not Garuda. But we already have.
What's his name? The old guy with the beard in
Odin. Ragnarok. I thought it was it's a wyvern. Oh, yeah. I like the wyvern though. I mean, Ifrit's designs are really cool. No, I'm sorry, Girly Queen. Oh, damn, back to rendered. Oh, that's the toy that the one person had. Oh, is it a Kirby? I love me some Kirby's. Girl, you're gonna break.
使命のことなんか忘れちまおうぜ。そうすりゃこれも消えるかもだ。じゃあ出発な。
Man, they do play really well together, though. I keep saying that, but they do really play well together, and like it's just depressing.
They have the like adult daughter and father vibe, and I like it.
It's very much, yeah. It's like, man, what the fuck am I trying to say? You have the like. They're both doing the same thing, because they're both like, I'm gonna put on a strong face and act as my role should be. So for her, it's like, oh, I'm gonna pretend I'm happy and I'm like go around and do things and be excited and have fun. And this is like, okay, I'm gonna like pretend I'm a good strong dad and like be like, hey, this is what we should go do. Like, let's go do things and have fun and like and it's so depressing though. Like, it's so good, but it's so depressing. Like, fuck.
It really is, and that's the thing is like this game has so much like stuff that feels like if it was fleshed out more or gave more time, it would be a lot better.
I mean, they've been really good so far. Like, I have really not had any complaints about like the Vanilla and Saw story. Like, theirs has been.
Oh, I don't mean them. I don't mean them specifically. Like,
Yeah,
they're probably the best one.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm agreeing with. Like, I feel like.
Yeah.
I don't know, because like I said, I've had issues where I've been like, man, Hope fucking sucks, Snow fucking sucks, Lightning, what are you doing, girl? Like, I've had a lot of stuff like that, whereas like all the stuff that's been Vanilla and Saws, I've just been like, yeah, this is good. Like, end of statement.
With each other.
Yeah.
Literally, if it was like if they had their own two-person Final Fantasy, it would have been.
Yeah, the issue then is just gameplay wise. Like, I don't want to play with like anytime I have to play with a 2-person party instead of a 3-person party, I feel like I'm just getting neutered and it just kind of sucks. But that's a separate issue.
You're not wrong. I just mean like from a story perspective.
Yeah, no, 100% agree. Yeah.
But I do understand what you mean on that. Yeah.
All right, let's see. War of Transgression, sure. The Eidolons are the Gestalts, right?
Yeah.
Okay, they're the personas. Okay. It's so weird because like whenever you summon them, and I'm like, okay, persona, and then it just says like Gestalt mode, and I'm just my brain is like, it's like that fucking soy jack pointing meme. I'm like, Gestalt. But yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm used to it though because I was playing this game long before I played Nier, so.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Reminiscent of Ragnarok. Okay, sure, cool, nice event. Fuck, I pressed the wrong button. Fuck, I pressed the wrong button again because I had input lag. I don't. I dislike this. I don't know. I dislike this story not from like this arc, I don't like, not necessarily blaming the characters, because I can like definitely see, I guess more from like the vanilla thing. I don't know, it's hard because I can understand a kid being like, oh, because I was trying to cross the street, the driver swerved and died, right? Whereas like I can understand her feeling guilt for that, even though it's like really not her fault. But I guess it's like how I think about this arc is gonna kind of depend on how Saz reacts, right? Because if it like the equivalency would be like, right, like my wife ran a red light and then had to swerve to not hit a kid. Like, is that the kid's fault? Nah. Or in this case, like, you know, is it her fault that like somebody else decided to do something to my kid because she just like was existing? Like his reaction is gonna change how I feel about this story a pretty big deal, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say.
See, I think we have totally different perspectives on the causation and the
sure.
Because for me, it's not. Oh, she was just there. It said in that paragraph, she chose to go find the Fal'Cie, and the Fal'Cie decided to change Dodge into a Lassie.
Yeah, I mean...
And so she feels guilt about that. So it's not necessarily that. It's more like she was going to go through a red light herself because she wanted to speed through it, and then she nearly hit the kid with her own car, but it was narrowly avoided.
Well, it's also
more so her perspective.
I feel like you also have the thing for me is, yeah, I don't know how omniscient we're supposed to treat these data logs. For one, so like it's like when, because for me, I think overall I'm seeing Vanille as the main character, right? Because like whenever we're having these cutscenes, even if she's not directly related in them, she's providing voiceover and she's like adding additional stuff to them. So like Vanille is the main character of this story. Do not get me wrong. So I think when it comes to these data logs, we have some stuff that's very obviously meant to be very, what's the term I'm looking for? Some of it's very omniscient, right? Like, where is this fucker? Like, Galenth Dynasty, it's like, this is the human Primarch leader of the Sanctum, right? This is written from
meet him once and it...
I don't even know if we.
Like all his life.
I don't even know if we've like met him is a thing, but like this whole data log is written from a very non-biased, omniscient perspective of, hello, you are the player. Here is the background on this character. So like we have stuff like this that I think is very like impartial, omniscient. But then we have stuff like this, right, where it is. If Feng and Vanille hadn't attacked this Fal'Cie at the energy plant, that Fal'Cie would then never have chosen Dodge as a Lassie.
Oh no. Read the last page at the very beginning. And she is directly responsible from basically this is supposed to be kind of more so like her perspective of things in this regard.
Yes.
It's not supposed to be like it's saying for a fact it was her.
Yeah, exactly. Which is the point I think I was saying as well, right? Which is,
yeah, no.
If this is all written from her, if this is all written from her perspective, it makes sense that she'd be like, if I hadn't done this thing, then somebody else wouldn't have done another thing. Therefore, I am directly responsible for somebody else doing something that I had no control over, right?
Yeah, and I think this was more so a translation error. Just how they've written things, it doesn't translate well into if it's the omniscient viewer kind of thing, or if it's supposed to be from the character's perspective. I don't think they translated that very well.
Yes, which is also what I'm saying I agree with. Like, I don't know if all of, like, these events are to be very, like, let me just click on some random shit, right?
Well, I'm saying
like, this
I
is,
agree with you, and
yeah.
I think that's where we're at.
It's adding to the confusion, is what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm just saying, like,
yeah.
We agree that we don't know how these are meant to be interpreted, and that adds to the confusion. So, like, for example, when we, like, this is about the same exact event, right? It's like, Dodge was branded A-C when he was randomly in a thing at a random location. Like, this is very impartial, makes sense to me, right? Whereas then we can then go to, you know, unfortunately, the same exact thing where it's like, oh no, if I hadn't been here doing this thing, then like this other thing wouldn't have happened. So like I think it's
I think if you go through the game and you read them all again, they make a little bit more sense.
Which I probably will do, yeah.
Which I'll say it this way, just try to avoid spoilers as best as I can.
Yeah, which I appreciate. Thank you.
Categorize them in a certain way that you can kind of tell later on the developers were meaning to categorize the chapters. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, I think that's my... it's part of my complaint, though, is if I'm going through these things... Like, if I'm going through these things as, like, the chapter is called I Want to Be Purged, and then it's like this is obviously written from the POV of Lightning, right? It's like, knowing that X is happening, Lightning thinks Y. It's like, okay, this is very obviously being written from Lightning's perspective at the time of the things happening, which I'm okay with. It just makes it hard to then differentiate what the characters are thinking as unreliable narrators who don't know stuff and we don't know stuff versus the objective truth of how things are going.
Yep, I 100% agree.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna go take the fastest piss, so don't leave. I'm sorry. And time.
Welcome back.
I mean, what? Non-existent YouTube frogs. Time how long my piss took.
Crazy.
I mean, hey. Also, yes, we are speedrunners, so we did the washing hands skip. Fuck, I also forgot to turn off the light, but that's okay. Alright, let's see. Is there anything I need to say that I haven't said, or anything I don't know that I need to know? No? I think we're pretty good. Carbuncle's so adorable. Big agree dog. Yo, look at that. Look at that chocobo, though.
Yeah,
Buddy, can I, nope, okay, I cannot phase through you. Rip.
would you be able to face through people that can talk?
I gotta say, one of my biggest complaints about this game, I haven't complained about it today because I've kind of gotten used to it, but I think there's I mean, there's not even two ways. Like, cameras back in these days had hitboxes. So you either have Final Fantasy XIII, you'll either have Drakengard 3, like you can treat the camera as something to like abuse physics with, or it'll be like this fucking game where like I'm holding right on my camera and just won't fucking do dog shit because it's doing some physics calculation to be like, no, you are not allowed to clip the camera as a physical object out of bounds. And I fucking hate that because it makes it so goddamn fucking irritating to try and like use the camera.
Same publisher too.
Publisher, yes, not developer.
I know.
Shouts to Access Games.
Yeah.
ルシも観光するって教えてやろうぜ。
思い出の場所とか
ドイツに約束したんだ。いつか連れてってやるってな。
Oh, you didn't bring him? I thought you did.
土産話だけでも聞かせてやりてえ。
会えるよ、きっと。
そうだな。
Bro, they got so lazy with the animations. It sucks.
ああ、いいですと。お前はどうだ？誰かに会いたいとかないのかい？
会いたいのは。
なんで寂しいやつだな。
You can really tell where they cut corners.
Yeah.
冗談だよ。
It's kind of depressing.
寂しくなんかないよ。
Did you talk about the video that I sent you, the YouTube short?
I actually have not watched that yet. I'm gonna be real.
You haven't watched it?
No, I'm sorry.
Okay. So
I saw it was about the
basically,
gameplay
it was talking-
engine.
Yeah. So to kind of summarize it a tiny bit.
Hold on, let's watch it right now. Let's watch it right now.
Okay, let's watch it.
Okay, let me do the thing. Fucking shit. Okay.
I think it does put in perspective the development cycle for the game.
Okay, there we go. I didn't push the button yet, so that's good. I saw you sent it to me. I have not watched it, but we'll watch it together right now. Okay. Button. Oh.
It's.
Oh shit, I don't have
There's no
audio.
sound,
Yeah. I'll fix it.
yeah.
I was just thinking about that. I was like, fuck. I didn't push that button.
Also, we can see all your top parts.
That's fine. You can see my top parts, ooh.
Known as the White Engine, it was first demonstrated by showing what the remake of Final Fantasy VII would look like running on the PlayStation 3 hardware. It was insanely impressive for a game that we were never actually going to get until 15 years later when we actually did get it. And in large part,
Not 15 years,
this
but
technical demo. Crystal Tools would also go on to power the Fabula Nova Crystallis project.
From Final
This
Fantasy
being
13?
Final Fantasy 13, Final Fantasy Versus 13, as well as Final Fantasy 14 1.0 rested.
Whoa.
In 2006, Final Fantasy 13 was officially announced with a stunning trailer that captivated audiences.
Yeah, this trailer was dope.
Would watch in awe and was blown away.
Oh, I was
not
so
only
excited
by the
after seeing it.
graphics, but what also appeared
True.
to be a revolutionary combat system.
Combat
Term
system was
I am
neat.
using
Yeah.
loosely here, as none of the footage featured actually is gameplay. Instead, the trailer showcased a pre-rendered cinematic.
Oh, it's this
using
cringe shit.
approximations with
Yeah.
in-game assets, which you might hear called in the industry.
that's how it always
rendered
is.
targets. The trailer created enormous hype. But
I mean, look at her
reality
hair.
behind the scenes
You know that's not
was
actually
far less
in-game.
glamorous. Developing for the PlayStation 3 proved to be a notoriously challenging task. But Square
Yeah,
Enix,
PS3 is not
many
good.
studios worldwide,
It was a
struggling
demo,
to
to be
write
fair.
efficient code for its complex architecture. However,
Yeah.
the goal was to have Crystal Tools streamline development across all their major projects. But laying the groundwork for this engine took several years and temporarily reduced the size of the development team.
Whoa.
Focused on technical research using pre-production assets.
I mean,
But despite
that's
all of
fine.
this, Crystal Tools itself faced a problematic development cycle. Square Enix ambitiously tried to use it for 3 major titles
Oh, that's not this.
simultaneously. One being a linear Final Fantasy title, the other one being an ambitious action open world game, and the third game being an MMORPG. Final Fantasy XIII director Motomu Toriyama explained, because we were so focused on creating an engine for next-gen hardware
13
that could be
versus
utilized across
is
all
what became
platforms,
15.
we made the
Yeah,
mistake
yeah.
of trying to accommodate every single project that was in progress at the time. In hindsight, it should have been obvious that it would be impossible to fully satisfy all these needs. As a result, we spent a considerable amount of time prioritizing all the different requests and ended up not being able to determine the final spec requirements. This created a standstill between the engine and game development teams. Because if the engine specs couldn't be finalized, neither could the games. As debates continued without resolution, the timetable was also affected. Eventually, Square Enix decided to prioritize Final Fantasy XIII's need for the engine, allowing its development to move forward. Originally known as the White Engine, it was first demonstrated by showing what a remake of Final Fantasy VII would look like running on the plate.
Huh. Hello?
So even though it wasn't in development for, 5, 10, 20 years, it still was in development how long? Because of their ambitions.
There it is. So I knew the thing about 13 and 13 verses, which turned into 15. I knew that. I didn't realize that they were also trying to do, like, because, like, I don't know. To me, this is probably pretty, like, I want to say I don't know shit about game dev. But for me, it seems like it'd be one of those things where you can say, like, what they did with Diablo, where, if you don't know this story, Diablo was initially a turn-based game, where literally all they did was they changed it so that instead of being turn-based, they just gave it a constant time scale.
I think the problem that I didn't emphasize enough in there is the jump from basically, 480 to full HD.
But I don't think that's an engine. I disagree about that being an engine impact. Like, for me, once again, I don't do game dev, but, like, if I'm going from a FF7 remake, which 13 basically became, right, where you have, like, this ATB system, which is still a turn-based, loosely game system, right, and to then FF15 or 13 versus, which is a I don't know, what do you want to call it, like an action RPG? Like, I don't think that's all that difficult. I think once you start throwing in, like, we also want to do an MMO, I think that's what becomes insane.
That's what you're saying. No, you're 100% correct in that. I was misunderstanding you, but yeah, you're 100% correct.
Yeah.
I think it was just they kept spreading themselves way too thin on everything.
Yeah.
Without realizing the huge jump already that they were going to face as a challenge, and then it just became harder and harder with spreading themselves.
Because, like, I also understood the whole thing of, like, they had a lot of people working on the engine they had a lot of people working on the engine. They did not necessarily have a lot of people working on the games because the engine isn't finalized. I also knew that and understood that to a certain extent, but I didn't realize it was literally, like, you're working on 13, you're going to have some sort of a turn-based system, but you don't know what it's going to be. You're working on 13 versus, you're going to have a real-time system, but you don't know what that's going to be. You're working on 14, you have some sort of a turn-based, you have, like, some sort of a real-time system that's an MMO, but you don't know what that's going to be. Like, that changes things also significantly to where, like, we can say we have like 50 employees working on the engine, we have 2 working on each, like, specific game. So yeah. That was worse. That was worse than I expected. I didn't realize it was like. I didn't realize it was 3 titles, not 2 titles, and I mean, you know,
yeah, with one being completely different system entirely.
Well, I'd say yeah, for sure. I'd also say like, you know, you go from fuck, what was I trying to say? You go from 13 being something that got, from what I understand, I'm not going to spoil myself, but from what I understand, got pretty significantly retconned from 13 to 13.2 and 13.3, to FF14 1.0, which literally got fucking blown up so that it would no longer exist because it was so bad, to FF15, which I hated and I thought was I'm sorry, Kyo's little monster. I'm your near mommy, I guess, but was an extremely rushed game that had a fucking awful in-game story. Like, yeah, I'll put it that way. Which supposedly got remade or got fixed in like the Game of the Year edition or whatever you want to call it, but it is pretty wild that you basically had, being generous, 2 of the 3 actual products were failed products.
Well, and not only that, they doubled down on the 13 trilogy, which is like.
I mean, I'm okay with that so far. Like, I don't hate anything about this story necessarily. I think there's things they could have done better, but like, there's nothing I inherently hate so far.
From, no, again, this is probably one of my favorite game series, like the 13 trilogy.
Yeah.
But I'm saying from just from a sales aspect, it got worse and worse in sales, so they doubled
down. Did it? Oh, I didn't know that, because I knew that like 13 sold really well, because like 13 came out when I was still in high school, and like I had a bunch of friends who were both like FF and RPG nerds, and like, I mean, including me, like 13 itself sold really well. It was, I think, like among my friends, it had mixed reception. I think the majority of us basically ended up saying that we liked FF12's system better. But I also, sorry, I'll stop cutting you off in a second, but even back then, I kind of did something similar to what I'm doing right now, where I'm like, let's talk about things, but please don't spoil me as far as like the actual story beats are concerned. So I don't know their true thoughts on the story as a whole.
So basically what happened is people got 13, and so it sold initially well, very well. And as far as I know, the developer doesn't get it, or the publisher doesn't get charged if somebody returns the game in used condition, because they're selling it back used. You know?
Yeah, especially that day where it's all physical media. That's very different.
Exactly. So they didn't get charged back. So, you know, I think it was something like 10 million copies sold or something. Right?
Sales are sales, yeah,
and
basically.
So, yeah, exactly. And so back then it's like 10 million copies sold, and then you see a huge dip from 10 million to like 6 million or something like that, because everyone was just so sour about 13 not being what they wanted or believed it was going to be. And so then when people played 13.2, people love 13.2. The ones that do like Final Fantasy and all that. But people that were kind of hoping that it was what 13 was supposed to be and what was promised, they still, like, to the extent that they thought it was going to be, you know, like the grandiose dreams kind of thing. They played that and then they were like, this is still not what I want. So then they dropped off for Lightning Returns, which Lightning Returns is the most hated out of the 13 trilogy.
Oh, okay.
I just do not like it because it's just so much different. It's not what people were expecting. Whether you liked the previous 2 games or not, it's just so unique. And also, it again, and I've said this in the Archipelago before, that it's you can feel how rushed it is compared to a lot of the other stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess like the big goal for me is graphical improvements, I think as a whole, are pretty huge. I think like we both can agree that they got extremely lazy when it comes to animating. It's like the biggest thing for me is this whole entire chapter, Sauce and Vanille have not changed where they're looking at all, and like stuff like that triggers the fuck out of me. It's like, bro, you could have made this so much better just by being less lazy, or less rushed, you know, however you want to look at it. So I think like stuff like that hurts it a lot. I think the ATBA system as a whole, like I don't hate. I think it's kind of hard for me to put myself back into like, I mean, when do we want to consider this game as being developed? Like the engine, they said, started in like 2006. The game came out in what, like 2010?
2009.
Is it really 2009? Bro, there's no way I was a freshman. That's crazy.
2009 when it came out.
Yeah, if we look at like, I don't know, it's one of those things where it's like hard for me to say AI, right? Because like the way I would describe your companion's decision making, I just want to say AI, right? But like realistically, it's not AI as we know it. It's more just decision trees, and I think they could have programmed those a lot better. Or I don't want to say necessarily say that they're bad, but like there's already some stuff in my very, very limited fucking 20 hours, less than that, because I've been yapping a lot, playtime. There's some stuff that I've picked up on that is very obvious that they're trying to do it for player sentiment. So, for example, if an AI is playing medic, they will prioritize healing you to full health over prioritizing healing themselves at all, regardless of what HP they are at. So I think shit like that, where you're like very obviously trying to pander to the player, actually leads for a worse experience overall. So there's stuff like that that I really dislike. And I feel like you should have better AI development as far as it is like weighing party members in different roles at different HP thresholds. Should be prioritized differently.
And that is one of the complaints that a lot of people had compared to previous Final Fantasy titles, because
yeah, like FF12
there are
system.
ATB systems.
Yeah.
Yeah, like in Final Fantasy VII, they did have ATBs, and you would pick and choose between the other party characters. Meanwhile, this one, it literally is your character that you are playing only. If they go down, then you're just done. And so you just kind of have to roll the dice and hope. And so that was a thing that people didn't like, which, you know, it's kind of similar-ish in 12, but at the same time you can switch characters in 12.
Well, 12 is also just like the way that you're able to you're literally able to program how you want the AI to work under different circumstances. Like it's different.
Yeah. While this one, you kind of just have to get the feel for the AI and try to around it, which isn't the best way to do things.
Like, I don't remember OG FF7 how it felt to play. I'm not gonna lie. I like remember FF10 a little bit, but I remember FF12 a lot. So like those are kind of my comparisons. But besides that, when it comes to like Square Enix games that are, to me, I would say somewhat similar to the system, which, yo, fucking what? It's Slowaga. Shoutouts to Kingdom Hearts. But you know, you were still able to, even that game from like fucking 2004, 2005, like when did OG Kingdom Hearts come out? You were still able to say like, yo dog, I know Donald Duck is my healer. If I die, it's GG. If Donald or Goofy die, it's not GG. However, I can still assign like, one, would I like my party members to attack who I'm attacking? Would I like them to spread like DPS evenly? Would I like them to prioritize healing me? Would I like them to prioritize healing other people? And then this doesn't apply, but you know, like, would I how much do I want to have them healing versus dealing damage? But like, that's what's really hard to me, is I can look back at a game from fucking 2004 and I feel like I'm better able to I guess not necessarily predict what the AI is going to do, but I'm better able to tailor how I would like the AI to do things, especially when it comes to very important tasks like healing or buffing, etc. Because like, bro, all I ask, I'm not gonna even like, fuck, I clicked circle. I meant to click X. All right, I'm gonna come back to this. Literally, with Hope, I can't pull it up anymore. As Hope as an example, if I could say, all right, Hope, you're playing as a synergist. I would like you to cast Shell on yourself. Then I would like you to cast Shell on not me, the player character. If I could just do that much, it would exponentially increase my quality of life. Versus being, I know Hope is going to focus casting Shell on me as the player character, then I don't fucking know what dog is gonna do. Like, I just, part of it's game non-expertise, but at the same time, I shouldn't need to have game expertise to know what abilities my AI is going to cast. Like, that's part of my complaint. And that's all I'm trying to say is, like, I think for as much as they focused on this engine, it's fucking insane they didn't do better.
Yeah, and I wholly agree with you, and that's why I wanted to point it out, because I do think this is one of the many examples of they had their priorities in the wrong place, and then they realized it too late, but we obviously don't have an accurate time.
Yeah, but I just don't get it. Like, because like FF14, right, as an MMO, you basically, like, FF14 is literally the exception as far as having AI companions in an MMO. But you know, like, if you're playing World of Warcraft, like, if we just pretend that they're making World of Warcraft, right? Like, you do not care how non-player characters select their spells because you're never going to be in a party with non-player characters that are going to do stuff that affects your gameplay. So, like, I think you can just ignore that completely. And this is me not playing FF15 a lot, but as far as when it comes to like FF15, like, how is the AI in that game deciding what to do at what times? I don't know how much you've played FF15. Like, this is a genuine question. I just don't know.
Oh, I haven't played that much, but it basically runs similar to 13.
So just like prioritizes player character, because if player character dies, then like it's GG.
Yes, to an extent, because in 15 you have a down system, kind of like in D&D. Where
I remember that for like non-player characters. I didn't know that was like the same for player characters as well, but yeah. I don't remember that game very well.
Yeah, it's the same, and it's kind of one of those things where it makes things a little bit better in the sense that you're talking about, but also makes it feel not as dangerous.
I'm also trying to remember though, because like I remember there are, I like, this is late game, right? Like I know there's a late game dungeon where you do not have access to Noctis at all, so your player, like, one of your NPCs is your player character. But as far as,
to be clear.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just trying to say, like, as far as it comes to, you know, if we say like Baldur's Gate 3 / D&D style party system, if your player character goes down, do you not also then assume control of a NPC? Because I feel like,
remember you doing that in 15.
I don't either, but I'm just saying, like, if that's the case, that also changes things significantly. As far as like Noctis goes down, yeah. it like switches you to Prompto, and like you can press raise as Prompto, right? Like, that's a very different gameplay style than fuck you, you're dead, GG, actually, reload.
No, I remember that's actually why I kept going down. Like, why I kept actually dying in that game, because I would get downed and then I'd be like, hey, where's my NPCs? Can they kill me?
Like, Prompto, you fucker. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so it's still a bad system, just for like other reasons, okay.
Yeah.
How am I trying to end my rant here? Let me like bring it all back around. I can understand the game engine itself being prioritized and how that can be kind of a sunk cost fallacy or a black hole of resources when it comes to trying to do three separate tasks at one time. Those three separate tasks being a turn-based game, a real-time action game, and an MMO, which is, to me, it's a splinter of a real-time action game. I can understand that, but it still doesn't make sense to me why. And this is good. Like, this is just gonna be like me saying why is Bad Company bad, but it doesn't make sense to me why Square Enix would not kind of allocate the resources to be like, hello, you are working on the FF13 game engine, you are working on the FF15 game engine, you're working on the FF14 game engine. Hello, you are working on the FF13 story, you're working on the 14 story, you're working on the 15 story, right? It doesn't make sense to me why they wouldn't allocate stuff like that to where, once again, from my bad knowledge, specifically with the instance of 13, right? You go from ATB system to, I believe 13.2 is also ATB system, right? Yeah, so like you have ATB system to ATB system. Like maybe there are some improvements with the AI that like I'm complaining about right now. Just like, fuck yeah, that's good. Like hell yeah. I don't think that takes that much, but that's good.
It just plays very different. I'll just say it that way.
Sure, but then as far as like the story itself or the animations itself, unless from like this is my old understanding, it can be completely wrong. Like 13 Verses was meant to be 13 originally. So like FF15 was initially meant to be FF13.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Then yeah. Then I'm completely wrong, and then I don't understand why more resources, non-technical resources such as fucking story writing or goddamn fucking animation weren't put towards things, so you don't just have Vanille blankly staring off into the distance as she's talking to somebody.
Okay.
Like that's
I think
yeah.
I think the confusion might be, so 13 Verses was supposed to be the 13 title. Like there wasn't a Final Fantasy 13 as a separate thing.
So let me just make things really simple for my understanding, right?
Yeah.
Lightning versus Noctis.
Okay. Noctis was being developed first, and then later on they went, okay, Lightning, we're going to develop that and make that the actual main title.
Okay.
Instead of having a title with a subtitle.
No, that makes perfect sense to me, because if you're basically saying like we developed the, I mean, what the fuck they said that it was the white game engine for 13, but if we can just like break it down to Nova Crystallis, right, is the game engine overall, right?
That's what it came into, and then I believe 15 actually has its own.
Okay, so we're developing this underarching, is that the correct term? We're developing this engine, basically, right? And we're saying, like, obviously you don't just develop an engine without having a game in mind. So, like, fucking Infinity Ward made the Modern Warfare 2 engine for Modern Warfare 2, right? So if they're making this engine, they're saying, we're going to do this for 13 Verses, we're going to do this for Noctis, right? And then later down the production line of the engine, they get told, no, we need something else instead first. Then you have Lightning and actual 13 pop out of nowhere and show up. That makes sense to me for why everything feels so rushed as far as like story, animation, characters, retconning, etc.
Yeah, and then I also want to throw in too that this is also with Final Fantasy 12 being still developed alongside it too for the PS2.
But it's a completely different engine though, is a thing. But I guess
what I was about to say is, so they had to develop engine for the PS3, so no matter what game they were going to release, they had to come up with a new engine because of the difference in architecture.
Yeah.
Because of going from CRT to HD TVs.
Yeah, and like I guess I guess the thing there is I understand as far as you have your animators having to like learn new tools, but that's where like to me more it instead of being a you need to learn new tools thing, it's a you need to learn new tools and work on Noctis to JK we're fucking 8 months out, make lightning. If that makes sense.
I didn't follow.
Okay, so hello, my name is hold on. I was gonna be a little cringe for a second, but I'm gonna not be cringe. So give me 1 second. Please don't let me down, dog. Please don't let me down. Nope, that's an animatron. Bro, please don't let me just have this fall flat on my fucking feet. FF12 was in 2006, bro. Okay, anyway.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I didn't realize this. Oh, dude, all this shit's older than I thought it was. That's all I'm trying to say. Scrolling. Okay, here we go. Hello, my name is Ichiro Nakatsu. I am a real-time model animator for Final Fantasy XII. I have now finished my work on Final Fantasy XII, and I am moving on to my next project with Square Enix, which is either Final Fantasy XIII or Final Fantasy XIII Versus, right? And I'm saying you're going to expect that there is going to be some spin-up time, right? Because you're switching from whatever the FF12 engine is. I just want to call it like the Paradigm. No, this is Paradigm. What the fuck was the FF12 engine called?
Just call it Engine X. I mean, we don't.
Sure. I'm going from the Fire engine. There we go. I'm going from the Fire engine to the Nova Crystallis engine. There is going to be some expected time that I'm going to have from spinning up from one engine to another. Mm-hmm. That's expected. That's totally okay. The difference then is, okay, I'm an animator. Am I working on this story with this character called Lightning? Or am I working on this story with this character called Noctis? Because not even just from a, okay, cool, I now need to figure out how my specific model for my characters I'm going to be animating is, but it's also, you know, like the story beats are going to be different. And if like I'm saying, I get pulled up, I learn the Nova Crystallis engine, I then start just fucking animating Noctis's eyes during cutscenes to, congratulations, we're launching a game in 8 months. That means you have 3 months to model Vanille's eyes. Like that's very different, and that's kind of what I'm saying.
Well, I think the disconnect here is that the game engine wasn't ready for years.
Yes, but even if, like, we can completely ignore that fact, is kind of what I'm saying, like, with the specific example, right? Like, I am an animator. If the engine is not ready, I'm not going to be on staff. I'm not going to be hired. I'm not going to be performing any work at all. So, like...
Yeah. And I get that. I get that there's off time, basically, for the animator, because what are they going to work on if there's nothing working? I understand that. But because Square Enix is self-imposing some sort of deadline through their investors or of some sort, the time frame gets crunched.
Yes.
More and more because of that. So the longer the engine takes, the shorter time frame at the end they have. And as the investors get more angry about there not being any profit from their recent games, they're going to get more and more pressure to just go, all right, just get the engine out there, start developing this game, using this and go. We got to crunch this because we have too much pressure, or else they're going to start pulling their money. That's where I'm at on it. Is
No,
that it's not necessarily that the animators were, you know, are one of the last steps. It's more that they probably came in and didn't have as much time as usual.
No, I'm agreeing. I'm just saying, like, I think the difference for me is what is the initial intent? Because if the initial intent is, we're going to say we're launching FF13, but FF13 is Noctis' story versus FF13 is Lightning's story. If we're starting, like, one project that then gets moved to something else, obviously it's going to, like, create even more crunch and then create even more unfamiliarity with, in this example, the models. And so I'm basically just saying, like, I think it'd be, how do I put this? It'd be interesting to know what the initial intent was, basically from, like, Square Enix, and, like, how resources were allocated, because,
So
like,
you need the nitty-gritty details, basically.
I think I need the nitty-gritty details because, I mean, how do I words, one, a lot of times leadership is either the problem or the savior. If we look at this, to a certain extent, the same exact example, right? You go from FF14 1 to FF14 2 with our fucking Lord and Savior Yoshi P. You'll see how much, like, leadership can change how projects are.
Yeah.
So, like, that is part of it, but also it's like being a fucking grunt worker, like, how you're tasked to do things matters, I guess. I don't know. I feel like I've kind of lost the plot with what I was trying to go with here, but basically, yo, dog, fuck Square Enix. That's, anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Once Final Fantasy VII released, they crunched all their games.
I like FF8. I like FF8. I like FF12. I like FF10. I like 10-2.
10's like the last big seller for them.
No, big agree. Like 10-2. 10-2 is probably like the last huge game they've had. Like, it's like maybe 14 or 15, but yeah.
10-2 didn't sell that well.
Really? I mean, I wonder how many people knew about it, because, like, I don't know. That's where, like, you get into, like, fucking importing and whatever it's called. But yeah. Anyway, let me.
Importing.
It's a Japanese game, dog. It still needs importing. Still needs localized.
Oh yeah. Oh, you mean? I thought you meant from, like, the consumer. Like, the consumer had to import the game to play the game.
No, because nobody's fucking done that until, like, 10 years ago. But anyway, let me finish this fast. Unless you're a fucking giga nerd, you're not buying FF7 before it gets localized, is all I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm trying to say.
I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah.
I was saying I misunderstood you.
Okay. No, we're good. I'm not getting angry. I just want to make sure we're on the same page. All right, let me fucking finish this shit as fast as I can, so then I can go to bed as well. Ragnarok. It doesn't mention how it's like, oh shit, controller. It doesn't, is it, it's meant to be Garuda, right? Or was it meant to be Odin or Ramu?
Well, it's not Odin, I can guarantee that. It's Ramu. So the thing about Final Fantasy games is they will keep a consistent appearance
Sheep.
for the vast majority of it.
Sheep.
So, like, yeah. So like how Shiva, it looks like a old lady that's very pretty and all that. She will look like that in each game. And Ifrit being kind of like the raging beast of fire, he's always gonna look like that. So they always keep a consistent appearance. So he always looks like an old man and all that.
Bruh, I don't remember this
Odin
at all.
always has Sleipnir.
Sleipnir, yeah. So where does this go? Because this isn't like the main thingy. It's just like an alt. Am I being a fucking gamer? Am I breaking the game?
You can just go into any of them. Actually, to the same place.
We're playing Bioshock. Whoa, okay.
Yeah, it just has you walking out.
That's weird. Is this just like a lock?
It's just,
Oh.
you can see them down the hallway.
Huh.
It's just really disorienting.
Like the water's down there. Yeah, that's why I was like, huh?
Yeah, they had a lot of ambitions.
Is there like... No, these are all just letters. There's not... sorry,
those are
numbers, not
numbers.
letters. Yes, I said the wrong thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, it's like departure time and all that.
Yeah. Every idiot on Cocoon's gonna panic. Alright, anyway. Bro, this is the same layout. They just fucking mirrored the layout and we go through another load zone. Alright, never mind. It's a little bit less wasted effort. I hate to say it, dude.
Go backwards?
No. I mean, I don't think so, because my new point's forwards. So like, I think they literally just mirrored the level.
Where you
and...
just came from?
No, I came from up here.
No.
Gamer.
This
I
one?
promise.
Okay.
I will give you 5 subs if I'm wrong here. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh shit. Fuck. This isn't looking good.
Yeah.
This isn't looking good, gamer. No, it definitely is where I just came from. Alright. Alright, cool. Alright, let me know next time you're live and I'll do it.
I'm like,
You told me wrong then. I said there's no like okay.
I must have looked at the wrong thing. I'm sorry.
No, you also like okay, that makes a bit more sense. It means it's not wasted effort on their part. I just okay. Alright.
No, I do agree. I said the wrong thing. I will agree with that.
No, it's okay.
Why? Wait, why is it like that?
Wait,
They're all the
what?
same-
Hold on.
So you do have to take the same one. That is telling you to.
Yeah.
What?
Because we were in
what's
that
that
circular
last one?
we were in that circular platform. We randomly showed up here.
Yeah.
And we walked up
'cause you
here.
have the event. Yeah, that's. What's that circle?
Well, that's the one we just came out of. This is where we just came out of. Yeah, that's that one.
Why do they have it that way? That's, I've never done that in my entire life. I don't.
That's wild,
I think-
dog.
I think I've had it where I always go into this one.
What's the closest? So it makes sense.
Yeah, thinking, oh, I'll just go just do that, you know, like right after, and then I don't.
Mm. Chocobo. Whatever, I do 5 subs. It's all right. Easy for you, right? Easiest
You don't
fucking.
have to do that.
What do you get? Twitch is like 50%, right?
Yeah,
Easiest $12 you've ever gotten in your life.
it actually pushes me to pay out.
Well, damn. There you go. I expected the chocobos. I did not oh, bro, he's over on my shoulder. I did not expect the sheep. The sheep are weird. Mmm.
The sheep are all over. In Final Fantasy 13 in the plane area, or in the Lightning Return. Sorry.
It's a fucking awful remix of is it called the Chocobo March? Awful remix, but like at least they're doing it. Bodafee. Yeah, my I alt tabbed.
Okay. Yeah, this is one of my least favorite remixes of it, but
Electric did Chocobo, Chocobo Jam, Crazy Chocobo, Rodeo did Chocobo. Okay, so it's just Chocobo word. Okay.
Yeah.
This is awful. Anyway.
I think it's always like referred to as just the Chocobo thing. Just keep it simple.
Oh, this is fucking awful, man.
Now you see why I don't torture myself by going back.
Ooh.
I forgot that it had someone singing.
It's not making it any better. I was excited at first. I'm sorry, girl. You took a bad gig.
Yeah, but she got paid.
Ooh. I'm sorry, girly queen.
I think after this cutscene, you should go to the next save, and then we should be down for a night.
Okay.
I love that pop-up. Get ready for a minigame.
I mean, it doesn't seem like much of a minigame, but I'm not gonna complain also.
Yeah, this is a fine minigame.
These girls are the same. They're dressed the same.
Yep.
At least their animations are synced. Like, whenever I play a game that has really low quality control, I guess I'll say, I always look to, are their animations synced? If not, at least there's a bare minimum of quality going on.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, that's the same model, by the way, just recolored.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for, which a little bit taller, a little bit different facial hair.
It's the same model. They changed it a tiny bit. But
Yeah, but yeah. I mean, it's just
they put some effort into it at least. But no, remember in Lightning Returns how I showed you that one time there was like 5 people that spawned in and
yeah.
the same model with everything.
I mean, I hate to say it. It really hurts me to say it. But so much of this game, including like you're walking through people and you don't have to talk to them, but they're talking to you. Yep. It just makes me think of Sonic 06. Like, I hate to say it, but it's so true.
Oh no, you're absolutely right. But Lightning Returns is the quintessential Sonic 06 feel.
Lightning Returns, really? Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Remember the initial city in Sonic 06?
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember when I'm walking around in Lightning Returns, the city? Like it has a
sort of, kind of. Yeah. It's like, damn. I feel bad then. Sonic, maybe you should not have gone bankrupt. You were ahead of Square Enix by like 6 years.
It's fine. What? They ended up fine.
Sega did they? They end up okay. Where the
Sonic 06 didn't bankrupt them, if that's what you were saying.
Where the fuck is he? You little shitter.
Don't call him that.
I'm I'm sorry. What? Do you have a name? Your name is just Chocobo Chick, isn't it? I'm pretty sure.
That's all they said. Yeah.
Bruh, stop being my input. Oh, we gotta do thingy though. City of Dreams. All right, Chocobo Chick, where are you? I see it. Okay. It's like inside. Just want to get on my fucking fat Chocobo mount in FF13 or FF14. Sorry. Where'd you go, you fat fuck? Also, I don't know about them wearing clothes, but I do really like the Carbuncle plushies. I'd get one of these if I could. Where are you, dude?
I'm trying to remember if carbuncles are even show up as an animal besides the plushies.
Where are you? I don't see you. There you are. Hide and seek minigame. I don't hate this. I'm gonna be real. I don't hate this.
No, this one's actually pretty fun.
It's so lazy, but like it's not bad.
Yeah, they're not making you jump through a bunch of hoops. The only thing is, this is lazy card, where they just give you a treasure.
The animation was a little bit lazy. I mean, that's the only complaint I'd have. Is just like the complaint, like yeah.
Well, I just mean it. It's like, hey, you forced me to do this minigame.
Yeah.
And then you just give me this thing anyway, and that's it. You know, it's like it just seems kind of.
Okay, what? Yeah, even I didn't even see what I saw was a star pendant, but I don't know what that does.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just poison resistance. Fucking dog shit too. Okay. Where is it? Where'd you go, buddy?
The path opened up.
I assume that's what it was, but
yeah, it actually showed the path opening up. That's all I wanted to point out because it showed it.
can I grab it and then save, or do I have to save and then grab it? Is this gonna be a boss fight?
You're going just save. Just save.
Man.
I'm just gonna put it that way.
That's fine. Man, I did this last time. This is cringe. No, I'm just gonna like, hey stream. Oh god, it did the thing again. That's awful.